Hi, I'm Debbie. I loved working with recycled glass. So today's project, we're going to take an ordinary beer bottle and we're going to turn it into a glass with an etched pattern on it. Now the materials that we'll need today are our bottle cutter and a beer bottle. I have one here that we've already prepared. In some of our other videos we show you how to cut your beer bottle, so we've already pre-prepared that, and we have sanded the top of it using our P80 wet and dry sandpaper and our what one's this? P100 I think it is, and made the top all nice and smooth and safe to use. And we have some etching cream here. We've just got a 10ml tub. Now etching cream is all reusable, so 10 mils or 10 grams goes quite a long way. We also have our safety equipment here. We've got safety glasses so that our etching cream, which is an acid base, doesn't do any damage if we should splash it in our eyes. And we have some vinyl gloves to protect our fingers. We've also got our stencil here that we're going to use to place our image on our glass, and we've got a little basic paintbrush here. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is to take the backing off our stencil. So we just simply peel that back from there, pop that aside, turn that round the right way and place that where we want it on our glass, and just carefully smooth that round like that. Okay, now we need to take the top layer off that very carefully. So we carefully peel that back now, leaving just our vinyl there. Now what can happen is that when we place our etching solution on our little hearts there in the middle, it can run across onto outside of that stencil. So I've got some sellotape here. You can use masking tape for this as well, but I'm just going to gently pop some sellotape right around those edges there. We just need to stick it down where the stencil is, and that will make sure that we protect the rest of the glass from any overruns. So there we have our glass all prepared, ready for our etching cream. Now before we open that up, we'll pop on our gloves, because if you put any of the etching cream on your hands, it will sting and can cause quite a lot of irritation. So really, really important that you wear your gloves, and important that you're wearing safety glasses as well, just in case you've got any splashes of this in your face. So we open up our etching cream tub, and just taking an ordinary little paintbrush like this, dab that into the etching cream. You want to get quite a lot on your brush, because what you really want to do is plaster it on as thickly as you can with that brush. Thickly and evenly is what you want to do. Now don't worry about thinking that you're using too much here, because it is all reusable, and so long as we only leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes, then there is plenty of time for us to remove the excess and to simply pop it back into our little pot. Alright, so we can leave the glass sitting up like that. You will find that it will run down a little bit, but if your glass will happily sit there on the table like so, then leave it like that. So pop the lid back on to our container, get that nice and tight, and we just simply wash off our brush in some water. So we'll be back again in 10 to 15 minutes and we'll have a nice etched pair of hearts on our glass. So now we're ready to remove our etching cream and pop it back into our tub. Now it's a good thing that we did put the sellotape edging right around there, because you can see where it has run, and it does definitely have a tendency to do that whether we lie the glass down or whether we stand it up. Any way around it's going to do that. Okay, so let's just take the lid off there, pop that down. We'll scoop up that little run first, and then we just simply wipe that all back into our container. Just being as careful as we can to not get it on any other surfaces. You'll find the last bits of it you won't be able to take off because they become quite crystallized. That's all part of the process. Okay, so we've got all that in there. Pop our paintbrush into the water, pop the lid back on our cream nice and tightly, and pop that away. And now what we'll do is we'll try and pull away our sellotape. Challenging. Okay, so we'll just dip that into the water and give that a good scrub off with our brush. Give it a good wipe with our hands and make sure that we've removed all of that etching cream from there. Okay, so now we're just down to our stencil, and what I find is if you just give that a little bit of a drying off and then carefully remove it and place it on a piece of waxed paper, you'll find that you may be able to use that stencil again. So just gently peeling that away. There we go. So if we were to pop that onto a piece of waxed paper, which we'll do, we'll give it another quick wash in the water. The hearts are still a little bit wet there. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to be able to watch more of our videos online. And all of the products that we've used in today's video are available for sale on our website.